Meta has decided to give you advertising at half price. No kidding. Google, TikTok, LinkedIn, and other media outlets usually do the same thing in January. How is this even possible? And why are these billion-dollar companies doing that? How can you take advantage of this and earn much more money? This is Cernovsky from the online marketing agency Cernovsky. In 11 years, we have earned our over 50 million US dollars in profitable revenue for our clients. I publish almost every day and I have a challenge for you. Watch these videos until the end of June 2026. Take notes and most importantly, test and try what I teach you in these videos. If you keep watching and testing until the end of the first half of 2026, you will know online marketing better than 99% of people and companies, and you will significantly improve your customer acquisition, sales, and marketing results, and you will earn more money. Let's dive in. So, I have prepared for you a screenshot from the reporting that we have with this client. And bear with me, because if you are watching this from United States, you might be slightly frustrated that you don't see the dates as you are used to. You are used to have month, day, and then year, right? But we here in Europe do it differently. We have day, month, and year, because it does make much more sense, right? Day first, then month, then year. Not month, day, year. It doesn't make sense, right? But I don't know, I don't understand why you do it differently there in the United States, but that's the first difference. Second difference is that the currency here we are using is Czech koruna, CZK or CZK or KČ, that we call it here koruna. And $1 US dollar is around 20.5 Czech koruna. So if we can basically do it very simple for us, 20 KČ is $1. So if you see, for example, 220 or let's say 200 Czech koruna here, it means that it is around $10, $10 plus minus. So there you go. And that's it for this video, for this explanation at the beginning of this video. Let's dive in what's important and why you are here. So we will be talking about, and I will be showing that on this example from our client, from Facebook campaigns, from Facebook Ads Manager. These are the results basically pulled from our Facebook Ads Manager and put in our Google spreadsheet reporting that we run with this client on a daily basis. That's why you see one day after another day, and that's why I'm showing you this report, not the report in the Ads Manager, because I can show it you here in one table with just the days like that, and you won't see any different metrics that are not necessary for this example, and you won't also see some information about this client, because that's not necessary, because we also keep our data for our clients private and tight, because they pay us for it, right? They pay us for us to run them these ads and deliver them results and not show anybody their business numbers, obviously. So let's dive in. So the first metric that we'll be focusing here is cost per mile, cost per 1,000 impressions, CPM. And we marketers, what we do is that we evaluate platforms, how expensive or how cheap they are based on the price per 1,000 impressions, based on CPM. It's our first indicator of how this platform is expensive or cheap or whatever. So, in Meta, for example, CPM is estimated and is basically calculated based on auction. Sorry, not action, but auction. And on that auction, there are plenty of different movers of this price: competitors, target audience, budgets, creatives, offers, products, landing pages, etc., etc. So all of these things have something to say, and in the equation there will be basically at the end of the equation, there will be a number, CPM, for example. I just wanted to give you it like that. It's much more complicated, obviously, but just let's, for the sake of this video, just stick with this as I mentioned. So you might not be in that detail as we are. So I will make it for you. I will make it understandable for you at least. At least I will try. So bear with me. So there we go. CPM. Okay, no worry. There we go. So CPM, as you can see on the 11th of December here, the CPM was around 212. And as we go down, and 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, etc., till the Christmas 24th, we do Christmas here in Europe 24th. I know that you do it on 25th in USA. You can see the drastic decline of the CPM. So the CPM, the lower, it means it's cheaper. So for example, if you have CPM 200 Czech koruna, and then you have 100 in some different day, that means that if you still put $100 every to both of these days as your ad spend, then it means that in the day that you have 100, for example, Czech korunas CPM in this case, you will have basically for the same money double the amount of impressions. So you are literally buying in sale. Literally buying in sale because you have 50% off of your of the price. So we are basically for the same money getting 2 times the exposure in terms of impressions, which is also great, right? Because in this day and age, who will basically give you a 50% off in your marketing efforts? So it will basically say, hey, I can give you 50% more impressions and reach, for example. You just give me same money as the other day, for example. It doesn't make sense, right? But this is happening because a lot of other advertisers, they will basically around these dates they will basically stop their advertising. They stop their campaigns, or they lower the budgets. They keep it slightly not that aggressive as before Christmas or around Black Friday or at the beginning of December. And if you stick with that, and if you still keep your ads running after for example Christmas here, you can see that the price is super low in the comparison with November or the beginning of December or even October. So you are literally buying things in sale for you. You are buying exposure in sale. And that is a good thing. You should always buy things where there is underpriced attention, as Gary Vee says in his videos. So you can see that the number of impressions skyrocketed. Also, there was an increase in budget, obviously, but not that we, for example, had 13,000 impressions, and the other day we have 45,000 impressions. So it's like 3 times more, right? 30,000, yeah, even more, three and a half, or whatever is the 3.5x amount. But the budget was not 3.5, it was 3,000, and then we had 5,000. So it's not like we have 3,000 and then 9,000 or 10,000. We still had 5,000. So the budget is, moving the things, but it's not the main mover here. The main mover is the auction, that we have much more cheaper CPM, 110 Czech korunas with 232 Czech korunas in the comparison. So let's say $11 here for you Americans, and then it is around $5. So it's a much more different. And the point is, the thing that you need to understand here is that you need to find and you need to basically go for and look for underpriced attention. And there you have it. There's the simplest underpriced attention. You just keep running your ads after everybody will basically shut them down. And also you will continue doing that at the beginning of January. So, for example, these sales are typically, available till the, 10th till 20th of January, because before the big brands with the big budgets, big campaigns, they basically wake up and try to spend some money there and run their campaigns, New Year's campaigns and whatever. It's 10th to 20th of January. So you have another few days here, maybe 1 or 2 weeks in January to be able to get the sale in your advertising. And most important, that we have some clicks, landing page view to clicks ratio doesn't matter for this video. What does matter is leads and cost per lead. So for example, on the 19th of December, we have 214 leads, which is the first full day, because this 154, it was not full day because it was the day where we were setting up those campaigns. So, it needed to be reviewed, then published, whatever. And, it's not the proper full day. As you can see, the spend was also lower, but the proper full day is 214 leads. And there we have, for example, 432 leads on 1st of January. So, 1st of January, New Year's Day, and you have 2 times the amount, 2x of the leads, which usually does not happen because we have 2 times the leads, even more than 2 times the leads, but the money, the spend that we had is not 2 times the spend. We have only 5,000 in the comparison with 3,000, so it's not 6,000 here. And usually, also important stuff is that the efficiency of this campaign usually declines since it's running for a couple of days, and there was no new creatives put in this campaign. There was no other different stuff put in this campaign. Basically, this means that the efficiency of the campaigns was lowering or was declining, but since we had the advantage of having a sale in terms of CPM, so the auction was cheaper, we were able to have almost or even more than double the amount of conversions. And the cost per lead, the cost per conversion basically stick almost the same throughout this whole period, which is crazy because usually it does not happen like that. Usually if you run something, for example, for 14, 15 days and you add you slightly add budgets, in terms of, for example, 3,000 or 4,000 here to around 4,000 to 5,000, 4,000, etc. So not even doubling the budget, but you are increasing the budget. Usually the efficiency basically goes down. So the CPL usually goes high. And that's not what you want. But since the CPM was declining and we were basically happening to use sale, Meta was giving a sale, Mark Zuckerberg was giving a sale, 50% off coupon from, Zuck 50, just kidding here, but, something like that in the lines. That meant that we were getting, very great results for a lower amount of money, which is always what you want to seek in marketing. You always want to have underpriced attention. And that is what you want to seek. Always do it. And this is the, I would say, simplest and easiest way to find it through your Meta advertising. But usually this similar thing happens in Google advertising, TikTok advertising, LinkedIn advertising, X advertising, Snap advertising, or other advertising platforms. Guys, this is it for today's video. If you basically got value from this video and you want to have more of these videos, practical stuff, from ads managers, from our clients, etc., definitely hit the subscribe button with the bell icon, and also don't forget to click on the like button under this video, because we are literally building one of the biggest and most valuable advertising YouTube channel in the world, but I won't be able to pull this one off without your support. So I need your support. So definitely please do these actions. Thank you very much. Highly appreciate it. Don't forget for the liking, subscribing, and also clicking on the bell icon. Don't forget don't forget to check this video out. It's a really good one in terms of if you want to scale your company fast, if you want to scale your e-com store fast, definitely check this video out. And also don't forget that tomorrow there will be another video. So be ready. Cheers.